Welcome to G&Amp documentary YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the Amazon rainforest and different kinds of animals living there. So before starting this video, subscribe to G&Amp documentary YouTube channel for future updates. In terms of biodiversity, the Amazon rainforest is by far the most biodiverse region on the planet. Learn more about 30 of the most amazing Amazon rainforest animals that call the jungle their home by watching this video. Animals from the Amazon rainforest set the fashion trends for South America. Some blend in with their surroundings, while others display a wildly eclectic palette of bright colors, spots, and patterns that are hard to miss. The Amazon, the world's largest rainforest, is home to incredible biodiversity that cannot be found anywhere else on the planet. People from all over the world travel to the Amazon to see these fascinating creatures, which they capture on their long lens cameras and binoculars. We've put the spotlight on 30 of the most magnificent inhabitants of the Amazon jungle, which you can see here. Mammals of the Amazon rainforest. Cats, monkeys, and river critters are just a few of the incredible animals that can be found in the Amazon. But that's not all there is to it. A staggering number of incredible mammals can be found in the Amazon rainforest, at least 430 different species. Number 30. Jaguar. Cheetah spots are to the African plains what jaguar spots are to the jungles of South America. Both are essential to the survival of both species. Many travelers count their blessings as they approach this classic jungle icon in eager anticipation of seeing it. If you want to have a good chance of seeing a jaguar, you'll have to travel quite a distance into the jungle. It is the only lodge in the Tambopata Reserve in the Peruvian Amazon, and visitors to the Tambopata Research Center have a 35% chance of seeing a jaguar in its natural habitat while staying there. Number 29. Giant river otter. The giant river otter found in the Amazon River is the largest otter in the world, and it is the only one of its kind. They swim through the Amazonian rivers and lakes using their powerful tails and webbed feet, which can grow to be up to 5.6 feet, 1.7 meters, in length in some instances. Despite the fact that they have at least 22 distinct sounds in their vocabulary, giant river otters are extremely vocal. Number 28. The red-eared howler monkey. The red howler monkeys are a common sighting in the Peruvian jungle, and most visitors can hear them howling. Their deafening roars can be heard for up to 3 miles, 5 kilometers, in the distance. When staying at one of our top Puerto Maldonado jungle lodges, you have a 50% chance of seeing these monkeys, with a greater chance the deeper you go into the jungle. Maintain your focus on the canopy. Number 27. Capybara. Capybaras are large rodents that resemble giant guinea pigs in appearance. They can be found in densely forested areas of South America, close to bodies of fresh water where they can survive. Capricorns are surprisingly strong swimmers who can maintain their oxygen levels for up to 5 minutes while submerged in water. These jungle creatures are actually the largest rodents on the planet today, measuring approximately 4 feet, 1.2 meters, in length and 2 feet, 60 centimeters, in height. Number 26. Black-capped squirrel monkey. There are 3 Amazonian countries where the black-capped squirrel monkey can be found: Peru, Brazil, and Bolivia. They live in groups of 40 to 75 monkeys, with the majority of them being female. Instead of using their tail for climbing like so many other primates, these squirrel monkeys prefer to rely on their tails for balance. Number 25. Sloths. Locally, sloths are referred to as perezosos, which translates as lazy in Spanish. Both the two-toed and three-toed sloths can be found in the Amazon rainforest. If you are extremely fortunate, you may have a small chance of seeing them in the wild while on an excursion at one of our favorite jungle lodges in Puerto Maldonado. Number 24. Anteater. Even though there are several anteater species that live in the Americas, the collared anteater is only found in South America. They are much smaller than the giant anteaters, but they are still able to climb trees in search of ants, termites, and other sources of food for themselves and their young. These anteaters have long tongues that measure approximately 15 inches, 40 centimeters, in length, allowing them to catch insects with relative ease. Number 23. Pink River Dolphin. Pink river dolphins are found in the Amazon River and its tributaries, as well as other rivers. The adult dolphins are a light shade of pink, in contrast to the babies, who are a dark gray. Pink dolphins are the subject of several legends among indigenous tribes living along the Amazon River. One of the most well-known legends is that at night, the dolphins transform into attractive young men who travel to the shores in order to seduce young women. Visiting an Iquitos jungle lodge or taking a luxury river cruise are both excellent options for seeing these incredible dolphins for yourself. Number 22. Puma. The puma is a true jungle legend, and you are about to witness it. Because of their sleek build and carnivorous habits, the adjective fierce is an apt description of these rainforest cats. If you happen to come across a puma in the wild, consider yourself extremely fortunate. In more than 2 decades of working in the Amazon, the owner of Rainforest Expeditions has yet to come across one. Number 21. Emperor tamarin with a bearded head. Bearded emperor tamarins give an entirely new interpretation to the phrase monkeying around. Known for their distinctive white mustache and beard, this primate is a member of a small, extended family that includes anywhere between 4 and 15 individuals. Bearded emperor tamarins see the world in only 2 colors, which makes it easier for them to detect predators, even when they are well camouflaged. There is a third color that some females perceive, which helps them to identify the most ripe fruits. Number 20. Tapirs from the Amazonian rainforest. At first glance, you might think tapirs are some sort of wild pig, or that they are related to anteaters. But this is not the case. Taters are most closely related to horses and rhinoceroses, according to scientific evidence. Babies' Amazonian tapirs are born with white stripes and spots, which gradually fade as they grow older. They are excellent swimmers, and they frequently flee into rivers to avoid being eaten by predators. Birds of the Amazon rainforest. These 7 distinct species represent only a small proportion of the 1,300 bird species that can be found in the Amazon, which is why it is the perfect place for birdwatching. Feathers are in fashion for these Amazon rainforest animals, whether they are used to blend in or stand out. Number 19. The Macaw. Macaw feathers are available in a wide range of colors, with red, yellow, green, and blue being the most commonly encountered. The scarlet macaw, with its distinctive red, yellow, and blue feathers, is the most well-known of these birds. Macaws frequently congregate at clay licks in search of salt, which is a natural food source for them. This provides many visitors to Puerto Maldonado with the opportunity to witness these majestic birds in their natural habitat. Number 18. Harpy Eagle. The Harpy Eagle's intense eyes and razor-sharp beak are 2 of its most distinguishing characteristics. The Harpy Eagle, a top predator in the jungle, soaring through the Amazonian sky is a spectacular sight. It is a top predator in the jungle. Harpy eagles have a gray head and a white belly, and their wings are decorated with an intricate pattern of white, gray, and black feathers. Number 17. Cotinga. Male spangled Cotinga birds are distinguished by the vibrant turquoise feathers that cover their bodies, which are punctuated by a patch of dark pink feathers on the back of their throat. There is a species of Amazon rainforest animal that lives high in the canopy and does not have the ability to make sounds, in contrast to the other birds on this list. Number 16. Royal Flycatcher. Even though this bird's body is rather plain, it has an extremely beautiful crest that it displays when threatened or when attempting to attract the attention of a mate. The bright feathers on its crest range in color from yellow to red and are tipped and speckled with purplish blue. Number 15. Potoo Bird. Potoo birds provide a fresh perspective on camouflage. When used as an extension of the bark or as a broken-off stump, these jungle birds blend in beautifully with the surrounding environment. They are most active at night because they are nocturnal jungle dwellers. Additionally, they emit eerie vocalizations that can be heard for long distances, alerting others to their presence. Number 14. Toucan. Toucans are distinguished by their large, often brightly colored beaks, which are their most distinguishing feature. Many toucan species, including the yellow-ridged toucan and the green-feathered emerald toucanet, can be found in Peru's Tambopata region, which includes the Amazon and the Andes. Toucans are nocturnal creatures who rarely leave the protection of the rainforest canopy. The Toco toucan, which lives in eastern South America and can be found on the edges of forests and in wet grasslands, is an exception to this rule. The Toco toucan, the largest of the toucan species, stands approximately 2 feet tall, making it more than twice the size of the tawny tufted toucanet, one of the smallest varieties of the species. Toucans are distinguished by their predominantly black plumage, which contrasts sharply with their brightly colored throats and faces. Some toucan species have names that reflect their bill color, such as the chestnut-mandibled and black-mandibled toucans, which are named for their chestnut and black mandibles, respectively. Number 13, Paradise Tanager. The Amazon is home to a variety of songbirds, including this multicolored songbird. Their bright green heads and sky blue underbellies help them to stand out from the crowd in their natural environment. This bird builds its nest high in the canopy, where it is safe from predators who might try to steal their eggs. Light green on the head and underparts, with sky blue underparts and a black upper body, distinguishes this bird from others. Depending on the subspecies, the behind can be a mixture of yellow and red or completely red. In contrast to the beak's black color, the legs are gray. Its natural habitat is the Amazon rainforest. Reptiles and amphibians of the Amazon rainforest. The Amazon is home to more than 400 amphibian species and over 375 reptile species, making it the world's most diverse ecosystem. The following are some of the most well-known, significant, and distinctive reptiles and amphibians of the Amazon rainforest. Number 12. The Poison Dart Frog. Poison dart frogs are among the most colorful amphibians that can be found in the jungle. The intricate patterns on the brightly colored bodies of these small, poisonous jungle creatures are typical of these small, poisonous jungle creatures. Predators are deterred by their bright colors, which range from red to blue to yellow and everything in between. Their bright colors are an important defense mechanism for them. From the tropical rainforests of Central America to the Amazon basin, poison dart frogs can be found in a variety of vibrant colors and are notoriously toxic. The majority of them live on the rainforest floor, though some prefer the safety of the canopy of the rainforest. They are most active during the daytime hours of daylight. Another one of their most important adaptations to keep them safe from predators is their brightly colored skin, which can range from yellow to bright blue or red in coloration. This skin serves as a warning to predators who may be considering including them in their diet that these tiny frogs are extremely toxic if consumed. Number 11. Side-necked turtle. In the Amazon, different species of butterflies actually drink from the tears of the side-necked turtle, which is a natural occurrence that occurs. Many plant-eating people in the Amazon do not consume enough salt as a result of their diet. For example, they have come up with innovative solutions to increase their salt intake, such as drinking turtle tears. The domed shell of the yellow-spotted turtle is dark in color and has yellow spots on it. They have yellowish-orange markings on the top of their heads. A single barbel is usually found on the chin of the fish. They are unable to retract their heads into their shells, as is the case with side-necked turtles. Number 10. Caiman. The black caiman, the largest predator in the Amazon ecosystem, is the largest predator in the world. This reptile has dark scales, as suggested by its name, which aids in its ability to blend in with their surroundings. Most of the time, you can only see the eyes that are lurking above the surface of the water. Scientists have discovered fossils of an extinct, giant caiman in the territory of the black caiman, which had a body length of up to 40 feet, 12 meters. Although this crocodilian grows to about 15 feet, 4.5 meters, in length, it is only slightly smaller than its close relative, the American alligator. In the Amazon River basin, the black caiman is the largest member of the alligator family and the most powerful predator, with adult males reaching lengths of up to 4 meters, 13.1 feet. The species gets its name from its dark skin coloration, which serves as camouflage during nocturnal hunts, and is also thought to aid in heat absorption. It was once widespread, but it was hunted to near extinction, primarily for its highly valuable hide, which was sold for commercial purposes. It is now making a comeback, and it is classified as a conservation-dependent species. Number 9. Bicolored tree frog. The eyes of this frog are without a doubt its most distinguishing feature. These massive leaf frogs can be found all over the Amazon, and they are particularly impressive. They have bright green backsides and a cream-colored belly on their frog cousins. The frogs prefer to spend the majority of their time in trees rather than on the ground. It is because they swing between trees in the manner of monkeys that they have earned the nickname giant monkey frog. The giant waxy tree frog is a carnivore, which means it feeds on insects and other small, live prey to survive. These tree frogs are active at night and can be found in the branches of trees. Although males make mating calls throughout the year, the peak of the giant waxy tree frog reproductive period occurs from November to May, when the rainy season is at its most favorable, increasing the likelihood of offspring survival. Approximately 600 eggs are laid by females in gelatinous masses folded into tree leaves that are placed over hanging water so that when the eggs hatch, the tadpoles can fall into the water. Several types of surface water contaminants, including endocrine disruptors, are harmful to amphibians and freshwater species in general. Endocrine disruptors can interfere with reproduction and thyroid hormone production. The presence of endocrine disruptors in pesticides, cleaning agents, and medications that enter waterways poses a serious threat to amphibian populations, even at low concentrations, according to the Environmental Protection Agency. Improved wastewater and solid waste management are among the mitigation strategies that can be implemented to keep endocrine disruptors from entering waterways in the first place. Batrachochytrium dendrobatidis, or BD, is a chytrid fungus that has already caused the extinction of several frog and toad species around the world. BD is a chytrid fungus that has already caused the extinction of several frog and toad species around the world. Number 8. The Green Anaconda. Among the world's snakes, the green anacondas are the heaviest and second longest in the world. These water boas are clumsy on land, but they are more sly in the swamps, marshes, and streams where they hunt for their prey. By positioning their eyes and nose on top of their heads, they are able to conceal the majority of their bodies underwater while still keeping an eye out for prey. The giant anaconda is the subject of numerous legends and lore that circulate around its length. The green anaconda, also known as Unex murinus, is the heaviest, largest, and longest snake in South America, weighing up to a ton and stretching for miles. Although the python continues to hold the record for the world's longest snake, the anaconda is not only the largest snake in South America and the Amazon rainforest, but it is also the largest snake in the world in terms of diameter and weight. The world's heaviest and longest anaconda, which weighed a whopping 500 pounds, 227 kilograms, and measured a monstrous 27.7 feet, 8.43 meters, in length with a diameter of 44 inches, 1.11 meters, weighed a whopping 500 pounds, 227 kilograms. So, what do anacondas eat, and how do they do it? With the exception of an occasional caiman or jaguar, all 4 anaconda species are at the top of the Amazon food chain, with their only predators being the occasional caiman or jaguar. Green anacondas prey on fish, birds, and small mammals that venture too close to the water's edge, which is why they are called water snakes. They also prey on other reptiles from time to time, including other anaconda species. Other than the fact that it usually occurs when a larger female consumes a smaller male, the reason for cannibalism among the species is unknown, but that's just nature for you. Also true is that green anacondas are capable of eating larger animals such as capybaras, tapirs, and even caimans, though they do not do so on a regular basis due to their aversion to the danger of doing so. However, it also enjoys eating birds' eggs and fish carrion in addition to the foods that the yellow anaconda consumes on a daily basis like its larger cousin. It's safe to say that the jaguar is up against some stiff competition for the title of king of the jungle. Insects from the Amazon rainforest. The Amazon rainforest is home to a dazzling array of different kinds of insects. Insects account for more than 90% of all animals in the Amazon rainforest. Every year, thousands of new insect species are discovered by researchers and other scientists. As a result, it is difficult to estimate the number of insects that may reside in the tropical rainforest. The following are some of the most unusual insects that can be found in the Amazon rainforest. Number 7. Leafcutter ant. In their large, complex colonies, leafcutter ants perform a variety of tasks, each ant having a specific function based on its size. Compared to any other creature in the rainforest, leafcutter ants consume the greatest amount of vegetation. Additionally, these ants cultivate an underground fungus that transforms poisonous plants into edible mushrooms, in addition to consuming vegetation. Leafcutter ants are pioneers in sustainable agriculture, and they operate under one of the most thoroughly researched social caste systems ever discovered in the natural environment. According to naturalist E.O. Wilson, leafcutters have perfectly evolved to meet every small need necessary for their survival over the course of their 50 million years on the planet. Fungi cultivation is carried out by a series of steps, each of which is carried out by a different ant. Depending on their size, ants perform a variety of functions, including colony defense, caretaking of the young, gardening, foraging, and leaf cutting. Even smaller ants have been observed to sit on larger worker ants' shoulders to protect them from carnivorous flies, which is incredible. There are no unassigned survival tasks in this game. Researchers are awestruck by the intricate form of sustainable agriculture that the ants have developed. Careful not to overuse any one vegetation source, leafcutters collect fragments from various plants and trees, thereby reducing the tendency of the vegetation to build up its defenses against predators. Some ants are equipped with a bacterium that acts as a pesticide on a specific mold, which is the most serious threat to their fungus gardens, allowing them to survive. By using this protectant only when necessary, the ants have prevented the mold from developing a resistance, allowing the bacterium to continue to be an effective defense over time. Number 6. Pink toe tarantulas. Pink toes and pink tarantulas have a uniformly black body, but their toes have a little personality to them. They are a docile tarantula with pink tips on each of their 8 legs, making them a good choice for children. They are more active during the day than the majority of tarantulas. Aside from that, the pink toes help them stand out from their surroundings, increasing the likelihood that they will be discovered by travelers. In the world, the largest spiders are tarantulas, and the Amazonian variety is the largest of them all. Tarantulas are a type of spider that is found in the Amazon rainforest. Anyone who travels to the Amazon rainforest will almost certainly come across them. In fact, it would be difficult not to if you consider that some adults can measure up to 13 inches across. Despite the fact that they are very docile and rarely bite, they do not enjoy being handled much. The bites are not poisonous and are no worse than a simple bee sting in terms of pain and discomfort. Aside from that, the body hairs can be irritating and can cause some itching and redness in the affected area. Number 5. The blue Morpho butterfly. The Amazon is home to at least 7,000 species of butterflies, accounting for approximately 35% of all known butterfly species on the planet. The blue Morpho butterfly is one of the most visually appealing butterflies found in the jungle. With their brilliant blue wings, they are impossible to miss as they flutter through the rainforest. Because it is preyed upon by other Amazonian creatures, the blue Morpho butterfly is of obvious ecological significance in its own right. However, this species is only a small component of the overall biological diversity of the Amazon, and biodiversity is a feature that deserves to be protected in and of itself. In the ecological niches, or roles, that organisms occupy, biodiversity creates redundancy, which protects ecosystems by making them more resilient to long-term environmental changes. Protecting biodiversity increases the likelihood that the Amazon rainforest will continue to provide the vast amount of resources and ecosystem services that it currently does in the face of climate change and impending development, because species will be varying degrees of success in adapting to altered environmental conditions. As a result, protecting a diverse range of species, as well as their habitats, increases the likelihood that the Amazon will continue to function as it does now into the future. Number 4. Eurytid moth's cocoon. Eurytid moths crafted the intricate design of this lattice cocoon with great care and attention to detail. This cocoon has an open structure, which allows air to circulate over the pupa and prevents the growth of mold and fungus on the surface of it. Once fully grown, the pupa will emerge from its cocoon and make its way into the jungle through the tubular escape hatch at the bottom of the cocoon's bottom. It is the caterpillar of the eurytid family that is seemingly ordinary, much like the caterpillars of many other butterflies and moths that emerge from their cocoons as brilliantly colored and intricately detailed versions of their former selves. The eurytid caterpillar is a member of the eurytid family. The eurytid moth is actually quite ordinary once it has completed its metamorphosis and has emerged from its cocoon. Only moths belonging to the Eurytidae family are distinguished by their cocoons, which are distinctively shaped and decorated. Number 3. Amber phantom butterfly. A butterfly with translucent wings that flutters through the jungle's deep, well-shaded reaches for food in the shade. It got its name because of the amber accents on its wings and the fact that it is semi-transparent, much like a phantom or ghost. The butterflies prefer to stay deep in the undergrowth during the day, but emerge at dusk to feed on rotting palm fruits on the forest floor or on fluids exuded by decomposing fungi in the evening. Thousands of different species of butterflies thrive in the moist, warm environment of tropical rainforests all over the world. It is possible to find nectar for butterflies such as the blue Morpho and the owl butterfly in the rainforest because of the abundance of flowers in the environment. Number 2. The wandering spider. This spider possesses the most toxic spider venom found anywhere on the planet. The Brazilian wandering spider can be found not only in the Brazilian Amazon, but also in a number of other locations throughout South America. This spider earned its nickname because it is constantly on the lookout for prey. When compared to other spiders, which construct and wait in a web, it wanders. The body of this long-legged spider is brown, and its fangs are red. It is one of the most aggressive and venomous spiders that humans have ever encountered. There are 8 different species, and all of them can be found in the Amazon rainforest. Their venom is extremely poisonous. If bitten, one may experience intense pain, and if not treated immediately, one may experience trouble breathing and paralysis. Number 1. Scorpions. While scorpions are typically associated with desert environments, the Amazon rainforest is home to a number of different species. After watching through the previous Amazon rainforest animal photographs, you may have concluded that you had seen everything there was to see. Then you discover that scorpions are visible under black light. As a result of being exposed to an ultraviolet light, scorpions glow a neon blue, shining brightly like beacons in the darkness. The presence of excitatory neurotoxins and cardiotoxins has resulted in symptoms that have been observed in humans, including severe local pain, oedema, profuse sweating, nausea, vomiting, spreading numbness, muscle twitch, convulsions, semicoma, somnolence, hallucinations, tachypnea, tachycardia, excessive drooling, and prostration. In Guyana, a 16-year-old boy died 16 hours after being stung by a member of this species family. In Guyana, 3 people died in a 12-month period, 2 children and a 30-year-old man. Both children and the 30-year-old man had local pain that quickly progressed to vomiting and persistent leukocytosis, and both died after developing cardiopulmonary failure and dysrhythmias. Amazon has it all, from the cute and fuzzy to the bizarre and outlandish. The Amazon jungle is unquestionably a mashup of animals, each with their own distinct sense of style. So, you're interested in seeing these amazing Amazon rainforest animals for yourself? What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.